Hey guys, welcome back to another video on coding using ChatGPT, and we are going to be creating new variables in these practice problems using the mutate function. So then in the previous videos we covered how to use select, how to use filter, and now we're going to be doing some practice problems using mutate. So we've got our small data and we mutate. Let's ask ChatGPT for five practice problems using mutate. Let's see what it gives us. So then we can add a column called miles per cylinder. So then miles per cylinder is computed as miles per gallon divided by cylinder. So then we can create mpg per cylinder is equal to miles per gallon divided by cylinder, and then that's structure small data. So we can see now, let's take a look here. Small data equals to, we can see now that we have a new variable, miles per gallon per cylinder, and then we have 13 variables in this case. Let's move on to another example here. We can calculate power to rate ratio, which we've already done, so we're going to skip that one. Efficiency, which is the product of miles per gallon, and drag, or drat rather. So then to compute that, we're going to do small data mutate efficiency is equal to miles per gallon times drat, and then let's just do small data equal to update the data set. Structure small data. And then we have efficiency is this new variable here. Now we can do horsepower squared. Let's just copy the data set since we're starting to get the hang of this ChatGPT output. We can just copy the code that it gives us, run it, and then we can see horsepower squared is the output here. And then scaled weight. So let's paste the code here. Mount cars is, we're going to create a new variable. Scaled weight is equal to weight divided by the max of weight. So then mount cars max, weight. So what max weight is doing is it's really taking the maximum of this and dividing every single car's weight by the maximum. So let's do mount cars equals to this. Structure mount cars. And then scaled weight all of a sudden. Mount cars $ scaled weight. And I don't think I've covered this in a previous video, but we use the $ to access variables in data frames. So then the $ is here, scaled weight. And then we can see every single variables weight divided by the maximum, so as like a proportion or a percentage of weight compared to the 16th car here. So then we can also do mount cars, instead of the $ we can do mount cars select scaled weight, and then that'll give us, so the Lincoln Continental is 100%, but then the Mazda is like about 48% the weight of that Lincoln. All right, so that's how we use the mutate function. Those are some practice problems that we were able to do to compute new variables, which is something we do all the time in psychology. In psychology, we're adding up a bunch of survey items. We're dividing them by the number of survey items to create average scores, sum scores, and whatnot. So we're doing this all the time in psychology, creating new variables, and that's the mutate function.